Hey guys, it's Imani, aka Broke College Student, here to talk to you guys about what was going on with my hair last week. As most of you guys may know, I've made the decision to go all natural with my hair. My last perm was May 12th, so I'm a little over 3 months without a perm. And what I've done recently is I just got a new weave put in. But last week I had all of my hair, like my natural hair, out. I wish I would have videotaped it for you guys and showed you guys. I just didn't have any time at all. But my new growth, which, I mean, I'll show you guys when I take this out, but it won't be for like another couple months. But my new growth was roughly around this much, and don't think that I'm like overdoing it or anything, but literally like it was like this much. Like once I stretched out the new growth, I'm like, I feel like that's kind of a lot for 3 months. So I was saying that I would probably do the big chop, which is chop off all my permed ends after a year of being natural, or I mean transitioning, and that would be May of next year. But I feel like if my hair is growing at that rate, I may be able to cut it off sooner than I thought, and I kind of want that because yeah, I'll talk to you guys all about what's been going on with my hair lately. So yeah, I took my last weave out like last Saturday. My friend took it out for me, and I washed it and I conditioned it, and it was like the minute the minute I finished washing it and everything, I was like, I don't know if I can do this, like the whole transitioning thing. Like, this is definitely going to be really hard. Like, I could hardly get my fingers through it. I couldn't even get a Y2 comb through it. Like, let me show you guys my Y2 comb. Like, it's pretty big, you know? And like, I couldn't even get this through it, even while it was wet. And I know that like when you're transitioning and when you have natural hair, you should only comb out and like detangle your hair when it's wet, and I couldn't even do that. So I was like really nervous about this whole process. So then I started like looking up, you know, you guys' YouTube videos and like doing a lot of research and learning how to deep condition my hair and make it soft and everything. So what I did was I used this deep conditioner called Emergencia, which I just found. I've used it before and I really like it, and I found it at my beauty supply store. I used that, and then I put extra virgin olive oil. I heated it up in like a little tube, like the plastic applicator thing. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like that you use to like put oil and stuff on your hair. So I heated that up, and then I put it on top of like the deep conditioner, and I spread it from my roots all the way down to like the tip of my hair, and I let it sit for like an hour, and then I washed it out. And then after I washed it out, like, let me tell you guys, the deep conditioning is key if you're transitioning or you're natural. And it's because after I did that, it literally went from me not being able to put my fingers in my hair to like I was able to put my fingers in my hair. It was like super soft. It was moisturized. It was like shiny, but it was like a good shiny, you know what I mean? And it just felt healthier, you know what I mean? Like my scalp felt nice because of it too, and it just felt really nice. And I had less breakage. One thing I had a lot of when I first took the weave out was a lot of breakage from my permed ends, which was making me wonder if I should just do the big chop now versus later. Because literally, like, it'd be like a section that was like this big that I was trying to detangle with my Y2 comb, and I would have like a big ball of just my permed hair out. So like the permed ends is already like kind of thinning, you know, and it was just awful. Like, but then after I deep conditioned it, after I learned how to like deep condition my hair, and I guess like what to use for my hair as of right now, it yeah, it turned out really nice. I didn't have that much breakage at all, and I know that my permed hair is gonna eventually break off, you know, even if I deep condition it really well. But I just don't want so much because, like I said, I plan on transitioning for a while, and I don't want to have like really thick like hair here and then like really thin hair out here. That's not going to look right. So other than that, I tried to do the flexi rods. I've been using, let me show you guys. I've been using like these flexi rods. I have it in gray, blue, and orange. So I used a lot of the gray ones for like the back, and then like orange and blue as I got to the front of the hair. And it actually turned out nice. The only thing is I didn't use any heat when I did it, and I let it, like, I put it in my hair. I let it like sit overnight, which was hard. It's hard to sleep in flexi rods. And then I took it out in the morning, but my hair wasn't completely dried. So the parts that were dry looked really, really nice, and like I separated it, it looked really nice. I put some oil on it, but then the parts that weren't completely dry kind of just like laid there and were flat, so it didn't look nice in like the back area. Like the front looked nice, but the back wasn't that great. And I mean, I was just happy that the front looked nice, because at least the people like talking to me could see that it was nice, but I'm sure the people behind me were like, oh, what's going on with your hair, girl? So I think that when it comes to doing my flexi rods, I'm going to use heat, but I'll probably only do that like once a month when my real hair is out, because I don't want to use heat that often. And I did like the style, and yeah, I want to do it. So it's just gonna be like once a month. Just I guess putting my head underneath a hooded dryer, going to sleep, and then when I wake up, before I take it out, I'm running a little dryer along, you know, the flexi rods, just to make sure that it's nice and tight, you know what I mean? So when I do that, I will make a video on how I do it, so you guys can see if anybody wants to know how to do flexi rods. Other than that, what I did, because it was kind of flat, I only left that out for like 2 days, and then I just started putting it in a bun. And I had enough hair to make my own bun with my hair, but I used the sock method, and I would show you guys my sock, but I don't know where it is. And if you don't know the sock method, all you do is you take a regular sock and you cut the end of the sock, like the toes end, and then you just roll the sock over until you have like a donut looking thing, and then you make your ponytail like I made a high ponytail, and I put the donut around my ponytail and then just rolled my hair around the sock, and then just kind of styled it. So that's what I was doing for the rest of the week, and everybody liked it. And I would put like a headband around it or something, and I plan on getting like a whole bunch of headbands, like, you know, the ones with like all the stuff around it, so it just looks nice. And also one other hairstyle that I didn't do but I plan on trying is flat twists. So I'm still learning how to do that, but I can't learn how to do it now because I have the leave-in. But when I take that out, that's what I plan on doing. But yeah, other than that, I really wish I could have shown you guys my new growth. But when I do take this out, I will just make a video on my new growth as of, I think that would be like 6 months. Because I'm going to take this out in like October. Like 5 or 6 months without a perm. And I'll show you guys like all the new growth that I have for like that 5-6 month mark. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions or have any suggestions, tips, please let me know. And other than that, I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye!